A man took out a large white duck. He began by snapping both of its legs, one by one. Then, he coated the duck's skin with a thick layer of his secret marinade. Next, he pulled out a small knife and pierced the duck's belly, stirring the flesh from the inside. With a sudden tug, he tore the duck apart, bones cleanly separated from the meat. He then stuffed the hollow duck with a variety of fillings and ladled in a scoop of his secret broth, giving the duck a plump, well-rounded shape. The whole duck was then carefully wrapped in century-old lotus leaves, followed by a thick layer of coarse salt. At that moment, Aphong emerged from the back, carrying a massive iron pot. He poured in 80 pounds of fine salt, grabbed an iron shovel, and began to stir it over high heat. Once the salt was hot, he buried the wrapped duck inside, using the heat-retaining salt to cook it slowly and evenly. Before long, the legendary Heaven and Earth Beggar's duck was ready. As the lotus leaf was peeled back, the duck appeared plump and springy to the touch. A gentle cut released a flood of rich, aromatic juices. Tears streamed from my mouth before I even took a bite. The judges sampled just a small piece and were instantly blown away. But Aphong's opponent was no amateur either. Paul had a signature dish of his own, classic French caramelized foie gras. He started by wrapping the foie gras in foil and carefully pouring hot water around it. Then, he placed it in the microwave for a precise heating. After it was cooked, he immediately chilled it in ice to set the texture. Next came the most crucial step, using a blowtorch to sear the mold's base for 30 seconds, allowing the foie gras to slide out perfectly. He then sliced it into thin pieces with a heated blade. In a separate pan, he sprinkled a bit of white sugar and slowly melted it into a sheet of glistening caramel. On a plate, he laid down a thin slice of pineapple as the base, placed the foie gras on top, and used the blowtorch once more to melt the caramel over it, wrapping the foie gras in a sweet, glossy shell. Finally, he added a spoonful of vibrant red berry mousse on top and completed the elegant plating. The judges took a small bite and gave high praise immediately. Both chefs demonstrated exceptional skill. The scores came back even, impossible to call a clear winner. But when the judges needed to make a final decision, they pointed to one detail. Aphong's plating wasn't refined enough. With that, Paul was declared the winner and chosen to represent in the World Culinary Championship. Upon hearing the result, Aphong stormed off the stage in anger.